Good morning, everyone. It is May the 31st, 2026. The next video I'm about to put up is on the closure of the injection sites. They just put out a video on that again last week, and they're very concerned about the effects of it, as you will see, and they suspect the number of overdoses are going to go up once the injection sites are completely gone in the city. They've been preparing for this for a while, but I just wanted to tell you how they were preparing for this. And if you recall in some of my previous videos, I've talked about a program named Anchor, and this was in the Centertown ward, and that they had a pilot project last year that was running that was very successful, and that they hope to expand it through the city as well. So they've managed to put it through the three wards right now, right from Island Park Drive right through to Saint Laurent Boulevard, and Carling Avenue, Highway 417 is the boundary line. So it's sort of the northern part of the city right now, in the center of the city, that's going to be covered with this, where they have support workers going out with teams going out with the working with the police and the ambulance and our paramedics and everything, where everybody's working together, that if there's an emergency they go out with a mental health worker there, rather than have the police all doing it. And I can tell you, if anyone's been following my videos since the pandemic, since I put it up, my YouTube channel up since 2022 after the pandemic there, you'll see that it was this total bedlam, because our emergency services were so overwhelmed, because it was just rampant. It was really bad through the pandemic when we were in lockdowns. The drugs were really getting onto the streets after the lockdowns were lifted. Then we had people all over the place, and they were just dropping like flies, and it was overwhelming. We didn't know what to do. So they've I'm going to read this off, because I just want to show you where this is what I'm reading it off. I'm going to put it up again in a minute, and hopefully, I don't know if everybody can read that. Whoops, I'm trying very hard, because it's very hard to get this fitted onto the screen. But it's called Anchor, and I'm going to read it off. And it's expanded service area, effective as of June 15th, 2026. As you'll hear in the video that I'm going to put up, that the injection sites are now going to be closed down on June 13th, 2026. And it's Anchor is a mobile crisis service, trauma-informed, culturally relevant, and compassionate. If you need help with a mental health or substance use crisis for yourself or someone else, Anchor can help. In-person support available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, to community members 16 plus within the service area, which again, I'll just put the smaller one up, you can see it better. That's again the smaller one. And it's got the number on it, and it's got 3 numbers on this sheet of paper. And it's the first one is a city number, call 211. The next number is call 311. And then for an extreme emergency, then you call 911, because during the crisis after the pandemic was over, our 911 emergency number was just totally overwhelmed, as well as our emergency workers were overwhelmed. So they call a 211 is a toll-free number, 1-877-761-9076. And you can see that it's very well supported, and the Centertown has put it out, basically. And it's got many of the community centers where I've talked about in Centertown, for the community health center there, and that's a Somerset Community Health Center. And so 211 number is call Anchor if someone is upset or in distress but not violent. 2, acting in a strange or unpredictable way. 3, talking about suicide or feeling hopelessness. 4, confused, disorientated, or clearly unwell. 5, under the influence of substances and needing support but not unconscious. The next one is needing a wellness check. And that's just someone that could be lying on the side of the road or on the grass that may need a check. And then needing to be connected immediately to other mental health and substance use resources. That's when that number should be called. The 911 number, of course, is if it's a life-threatening medical emergency, unconscious overdose, nodding out, violence is occurring or lightly, weapons are present or threatened, crimes in progress, fire or serious injury, person in crisis is under 16. So that's when 911 should be called. The other number, now I've talked about our community officer was telling us now they're concerned about where the encampments are all across the city, and what they want is people to call in on them. So you call in the other city number 311 for unhoused persons camping or near your property, needle and paraphernalia pickup in public spaces, public drug use, no active crisis, and transport to shelter needed or just loitering. So those are the three numbers that are being prepared. This has been prepared, and we've been trying to do the best we can. I know that the mayor is still looking for more funding, but I know with this anchor program, if this is very successful this summer under this kind of a crisis, I know they're looking to expand this throughout the city as well. It's just we're in the three wards that are the main crisis area here that's heavily outlined here across the city. We're kind of more into ground zero because we're in the center of the city right now, but they're hoping to expand this program. I know I was really thrilled to see that they're going door to door. I just caught them there yesterday trying to get into my apartment building to leave some of these flyers in the building for people, since we are at ground zero, and it was nice to have a chat with them. And I'm hoping that many of people get this information. I'm hoping that it's advertised really well. I'm hoping that local TV stations will pick up on this as well and make sure that the information I've shown you here, again, I'll try and see if I can put this in a little bit closer. So I know it's very, very difficult to say it. I don't know if you're getting it properly, but I know it's very difficult to try and get this all in one shot because it's a big piece of paper. But I just want people to know about it. These are the numbers that you are to call. It's great information to have as well. And I'm hoping they put up some of these flyers that they're handing out publicly as well, so people who are walking around with cell phones even can take a picture of this in our area, and they'll have it on their phone as well. So they have the information right there with who to call and when to call them as well. So I know I'm going to try to see if I can get it up on my phone as well, so I can have it handy too. So that's one way of making sure that we have it. I hope it's this is spread out throughout our businesses. I hope now that the market's opening up as well, I hope that I like to see the businesses have these flyers here and put them in the windows so people who are walking by can also have the information handy. So it's going to be a long video, people. I'm going to put up the other video shortly on the what was put up last week on the TV on the closing again of the sites. So everyone take care, be safe, watch your surroundings, and we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.